only a
yeah, there, yeah.
1.1. What?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this. I asked you if like infringement of rights means death. Like you can infringe on my right to life without killing me.
No, you can't.
I don't think you fully understand.
That is literally the definition of right to life.
No. No.
Yes. Yes.
No. No, so like it's any unjust like infringement on your right to
Okay.
life. It's not like if
So
someone
let me.
was
So
wait, hold on. If someone was torturing me, would they be infringing on my right to life?
no, they would be infringing upon your bodily autonomy.
No, like yeah, but my bodily autonomy is included in my right to life.
No, your bodily autonomy is included in bodily autonomy. Right to life is right to life. There's a big difference.
No, but you understand that like these
When the
exist
government,
together.
wait a minute, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you know the
Mhm.
difference between life and liberty?
Yeah, I mean, but are you talking about like the Constitution right
N-
now?
Do you know the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say you have a right to life, is it the same thing as saying you have a right to liberty? Are they the same thing or two different things?
Wait, are you talking about like what the
Are
state
you
protects?
listen to what I'm saying and answer the question? It is very simple. It is yes or it is no. Do you know the difference between life and liberty?
I already said yes.
Okay, so liberty would be bodily autonomy.
No.
Life is right to life.
Liberty is the quality or state of being free, right? So you're saying that my autonomy is
Oh
like
my God. No, bodily autonomy is covered under liberty.
can you give me the definition? Like why? Can you tell me why?
Yeah, because liberty and life are two different things. Bodily autonomy is
Sure.
not necessarily ending your life. In
But
other words, if I
why
throw you in prison, I'm not removing your right to life. I'm removing your liberty to freedom of life.
wait, are you saying that you could restrict wait, so it's not a right then. You don't believe it's a negative right.
Yeah, I do. I just said
Wait,
that.
but
What
wait,
are you talking about? Are
if
you
you're saying
high?
that am I? I'm a little confused at like how you're explaining liberty, right? Why you're saying that that draws a line to bodily autonomy? Like
Yeah,
why?
because
Because if you're talking
liberty
about
draws
the
the line to bodily autonomy.
okay, so then the pursuit of happiness, which right does that point to?
That would be both liberty and life.
Where are you getting like this graph?
Okay, so your pursuit to happiness, what would it fall under?
I'm asking you because you
In
said
other
that like
words,
all
what?
of
In
them.
other words, okay. Let me ask you this: without right to life, do you have any other rights?
Yeah, I guess not. No, just like if I didn't have like the right to
Okay,
self-govern,
so
I
so
wouldn't have the right to life. Like they're all inclusive. Like this is inclusive.
no, they're not all inclusive because I
Mm,
can impede upon your bodily autonomy without removing your life, but I can't remove your
it's
life
a
without
rights
removing
violation.
everything else.
But you understand that equally, they're both rights violations.
Uh, yeah, and one takes precedent over the other one.
No, that's not how that works.
Yes, it is absolutely how it works.
So you're saying that as long as you're not
Okay,
killing me, you can
okay.
force me to do
Let me
whatever I
ask you.
want?
Okay,
Wait, 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 wait. Please. Can I ask you a question? Please.
I'm gonna present you with a hypothetical.
Can I just ask one question first? Like, I've been answering
No,
so many questions.
no, you can't. Because this is ridiculous. I'm getting tired of it because you're talking in circles. So I'm gonna ask you one question. And if you can actually answer this with a yes or no without going off on some diatribe bullshit, then we'll continue furthering this conversation. But if you can't, the conversation ends.
Okay.
Either way. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So okay. So let's say a woman is
Mm-hmm.
pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say a woman is pregnant. She is about 35 weeks pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's well past the point of viability, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say her husband is an OBGYN and can deliver children.
Yep.
Okay. What is the normal gestation period for a child?
Anywhere between like 39 to 40 weeks, I think.
Okay. So This woman, about 5 or 6 weeks before her due date, decides to
Mhm.
go on a trip to the mountains in the winter. Okay.
Mhm.
But she's only planning on being gone for a few days, not weeks, just days.
Mhm.
So they don't pack anything regarding anything to where she would need to sustain this child with formula. Matter of fact, she never intended to breastfeed at all. She was going to feed this child strictly from formula from day one.
Mhm.
Okay, are you keeping up with all this?
I think so.
Okay, so let's say that her and her husband decide to go to the mountain, and they get snowed in. No possible, everything goes out. Cell phones, the whole nine. They are complete. It is like being back in the freaking colonial days. There is nothing. There's a
Mhm.
fireplace and some ways to get some water. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have the absolute basic necessities to sustain two adults for about 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you with me so far?
I
There is
think so.
absolutely no formula at this cabin. There is absolutely nothing that the baby can sustain its life with. She gets up there, her and her husband, they get snowed in. No way in, no way out, nothing. But like I said, her husband is an OBGYN, and he is fully capable of delivering this child. She goes into early labor. Upon realizing that she is now going to be a mother to an early delivery,
Mhm.
okay, the baby comes out safely.
Per.
But then the mother realizes, oops, I never intended to breastfeed. This violates my bodily autonomy. Can she morally and legally starve her child simply because she doesn't want to give up her breast milk?
Yeah, I don't think that's the gentlest means necessary, right? So she could like chew up the food that her and her husband have and like feed it that way. If she doesn't want to
A
breastfeed, she
baby
can like,
cannot eat solid food. A baby could,
yeah,
there is no way. Oh my God, are
she
you
can
fucking
baby,
kidding me?
she can
A
like baby bird it.
newborn
I was
has
also
no
gonna say
way
that
of eating adult
she can
food,
like
chewed up or
self
not. This is not a
extract.
baby bird.
No, I'm saying she can self extract the breast milk if she doesn't necessarily want to put it directly on her breast. But she brought the baby up there, right? And the gentlest means necessary to stop this rights infringement of no longer wanting to be a mom isn't to kill it. It's an actualized being with rights. It has homeostasis. It has, subjective experience, etc. Whatever.
An embryo, an embryo, an embryo has all that. And I
No, it
asked you
doesn't.
for a simple yes or no question, and you couldn't answer it.
Huh?
Can she starve her child?
No, that wouldn't be the gentlest means
Then
necessary to stop
okay,
the
then
rights
she has
violation.
no right to bodily. Then her bodily autonomy does not take rights over that child's right to life. Period.
Well, the issue is that it's different in the womb, right? But she brought it up there. She put it into this state of
No, it's not
dependency,
different in the
so
womb.
she can decide to.
Are you seriously? Are you seriously saying basically about a 9-inch birth canal? Oh my God! What
No,
the
that's not what.
lady? Are you a?
That's
I'm just curious about something. Have you ever been diagnosed as a sociopath?
maybe I should look into it. I don't know. I think you're yelling, and I'm trying to really have a conversation. Um, but yeah,
No,
like
you're trying to evade and say that a woman can literally starve her child to death. That's gentlest means necessary.
no, that's not what I actually said that's not what she can do.
That's
But go
exactly
on.
what you said.
I don't think you listened to me. No, I said that look, if she doesn't want to provide like extraordinary care, like put it specifically on her body and like have it suckle from her breast,
Oh my
she
God!
can
So
self extract it. She can self
okay,
extract
so
it. She can provide
she
it
can
any
milk
other.
she can milk herself and give it to the child, but as long as the child doesn't attach to the nipple. Oh
Well, why
my
not?
God! Are you
Why would that be an
get
issue?
out of here?
Why
Get
would that
out!
be an
Bye,
issue?
bye. That is ridiculous because it's still the mother's milk. You ding dong.
Yeah, but I mean, why couldn't I like pump milk, breast milk? Is that wrong? Are you trying to kick me? Do you know how to do it?
I just that because it's her. Because you're saying that it's her body, her resources, blah, 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 all through pregnancy, yada, yada, yada. In the very end, it's still her breast milk, is it not? Simply put, that's it.
Yeah, but she can decide on how she
lost.
gives it. Right? Like, wouldn't it? Why would it matter? Like, if I was in like
No,
a different
because
situation,
she would still have to give up her. It would still have to come from her body. It would still have to relinquish her nutrients.
yeah.
Are you
but
kidding? No, get out
yeah,
of here
but
with
she can
that.
decide.
You lost. You know you lost. It's over.
Wait, why? I'm
Boom.
confused.
You
Like,
couldn't answer yes or no because you know.
I said no. She couldn't starve it. And I literally answered your question. I just said that the way she goes about feeding it would be different. It could be like how she wants, right? Like,
But then you tried to rationalize it with. Well, she could pump it herself. She didn't bring a breast pump.
You can self breast pump, like manually pump your own breast.
Whatever. My point being is, it still has to come from her body, which is your argument.
Yeah, but she like made it. She created this obligation by bringing herself
you
out
lost.
there.
You lost. You lost.
Did I? Or do you not want to hear me talk? Like, I don't understand why you're so mad. If you won and I lost, why are you so mad right now?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying you're the mental gymnastics that pro-choicers have to go through to come up with all these weird ass goofy scenarios of they want to try to use 3.39% for rape. They want to use 1.1 for wait, hush. I'm done. You lost. You know you lost. Get over it. Bodily autonomy is a flawed argument. It always has been.
Wait, why was the husband an OBGYN? What did that matter? Can I ask a clarifying question?
Because I didn't want you using any other escape of saying, well, her husband didn't know, maybe the baby. Because I actually used this argument on another person, and I kid you not, they danced around everything. Well, maybe the mother's breast milk dried up. Maybe she couldn't breastfeed. Maybe the baby was injured in delivery and couldn't, do the. I'm like, are you shitting me with all these extra? Like, just answer the question. It's a yes or no.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't have to dance around it. It's a yes or no question. Can she legally can she starve her child simply because she doesn't want to give up breast milk? That simple.
No.
Yes or no. End of story. And if she can deny breast milk, that's a whole different thing. And then, but that same logic can be applied directly to utero.
I've said
because
no,
it's the
so
same idea.
You're mad at me. I said no, so I don't know why you're mad at me, because I said that she created the obligation by bringing her like 35 with
and she created the obligation when she had sex. When she became pregnant, she gained an obligation. Period.
Why? But wait, but I asked you, like, is consent or is conception negligent?
I just told you that she was pregnant. Never intended on breastfeeding.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you saying that all of a sudden that basically what you're arguing is obligation is based on time frame? That's ridiculous.
That's not my argument. I can explain.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Wait, so like
it's absolutely ridiculous.
The obligation exists because she like brought the baby out there like right before she was going to give birth, and then didn't have the formula. She didn't have the.
Okay, so you're saying that she can predict. So you're saying now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I said if you can't answer this, this is ridiculous. Now you're just trying to shift all kind of stupid shit.
I did answer. I'm trying to ask about.
Now you're just trying to shift all kind of stupid shit. Like I said, they were only going to be there for a few days. A freak of nature happened, snowstorm, they get snowed in. All of a sudden, you're going, well, she brought the baby up there. I mean, she traveled when she was pregnant. She knew she was consenting to that. She didn't consent to getting stabbed. Wait a minute, she wasn't consenting to the snowstorm, right? The same way you wasn't consenting to getting stabbed. So she knew it going into it that it was a possibility that snow would happen during the winter in the mountains, but she did it anyway. Like, are you get out? Just go. Just honestly leave. This is ridiculous.
Consent, like conception, whether that's negligent, because I think I said that she created an obligation, right, when she had the child out there and like decided to go out there, is becoming pregnant, is conceiving, negligent. Is that wrong? And does that create like why does that create an obligation? He finally figured out. Are you trying to figure out how to kick me? Like I don't know what's going on.
Jesus Christ. The mental gymnastics pro-choicers go through. Holy crap, man. Like, what? All of a sudden, now all these extra environmental aspects come into play. Well, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. The exact same. If you simply cannot apply your scenario across all human life spectrums, you can sit there and say, I lost all you want. I don't care. I really don't. That's ridiculous because you know for a fact she was struggling. Big mad. Oh, big mad. I'm big mad. No. If you've actually got something to say, then by all means, but no. That was the most ridiculous I ever seen in my life. Now all of a sudden she's up there talking about, oh, this happened, the snow. She knew that she was traveling pregnant, so therefore, what? She became pregnant. She became obligated. Period. There is no L. She couldn't. She knew that you can't deny breast milk, so therefore you can't deny it in the uterus either. Bodily autonomy applies. If you can't apply it across all spectrums of human development, period. It doesn't hold up if it does not apply to every stage of human development and condition. It does not apply in utero. What the fuck is going on? I'm trying to bring you in, but it's not connecting, bro. Did it kick you both? Okay, I hear you, but I don't see you.
No, hold on. I'm gotta get my dogs together first. Hold on.
Nah, there's not even a thing. Like, there's no box, no nothing, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm in. I
can hear you. I can't see a box that you're in. No, nothing.
Oh, that's crazy. Because I can actually I can see everything. It's not. I see myself in the box. That's weird.
See, I can't even see a box. There's no box. All right, bro. I ain't gonna bring in nobody else until we and go ahead and say, even though I can't say, oh, there you go. Now it's connecting. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right.
What's going on, bro?
So, I don't